Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a Flashback Friday vlog. Every now and then, I am going to do a vlog on a Friday to show you some specific old footage. This one is sort of a tough one. Those of you watching this, you probably know who Forrest is, and if you know who Forrest is, you know how tragic of a loss it was last year. This vlog has been a long time coming. It's not a dedication or anything. It's just old footage I have at his place. You know, there are friends of Forrest's who paid him better tributes than I could have, who even though I've known him for a long time, they have essentially spent more time with Forrest. And I have to admit that this vlog would be a lot different. I didn't have intentions for this vlog to turn out the way it did. I was going to make it a part of a series to do the whole trip. I'm leaving a lot of the stuff out that doesn't have to do with Forrest, just because Forrest was an amazing person in a lot of different ways. He was funny, he was intelligent, he was kind, he was caring, and he had a beautiful son and wonderful supportive wife that he left behind. I don't think I have anything else to say, so we're just gonna watch this. The one thing I will add is all of this footage is extremely old on a very cheap camera. There are some clips of it that are a little bit more recent from other trips that I went to his place, but for the most part, it's just really old. And I'm not even gonna push this vlog much just because I just want the footage out there, but I'm not trying to draw attention to myself of this vlog. All right, so here goes. I'm just gonna run you through this trip and see how it happens. Well, I've been driving all night. I am about halfway to Forrest's place in Indianapolis. It is probably about a 17-hour trip total from my place in Austin to his place. I gotta be honest, it's a little weird going on this trip without my dad. He's usually right here with me whenever we're going on a reptile trip like this. It never fails when I come up here and visit. It's always raining. We made it! We are here in Indianapolis. We are at Forrest Place Cold-Blooded Cafe. I'm so excited. He's one of my favorite people. We're gonna see a lot of cool animals. This is gonna be an amazing trip, you guys. Hey guys, so it's been a long trip. Forrest put me up in this hotel because they're doing a little podcast thing late tonight and they know I've been driving and they wanted me to go to sleep. And I get here and there is some issue with the reservation. So I get to the first room and the key doesn't work. So I go back and they give me a new key. I come in and the room is a wreck. Disaster. I needed to go get a different room and then be able to come up here so I can try to go to sleep here pretty soon. But yeah, it was a nightmare, but here we are almost 24 hours later since I left the house and I'm finally getting some sleep. So it's day 2 and I did the ultimate fail when it comes to traveling. I travel all over the country all the time. Every couple of months I'm leaving town, leaving the state to go somewhere. But today I realized that just because it's been in the 90s and even into over 100 degrees in Austin doesn't mean it's going to be that way in Indianapolis. I am freezing, so after I go to the gym here in a little bit, I'm gonna have to go see if I can find a cheap jacket or something, because it is literally 45, almost 50 degrees colder where I am now than where I came from. So I'm at Forrest's. I just got done cleaning out his tricolor monitor enclosure, and we're gonna add some lights and stuff to it. Now I'm gonna go and clean all these snake cages back behind me, and some leopard gecko cages and stuff like that, even more cages here. And while I'm doing it, every now and then I'm gonna come over here and mist some of the monitors here. You wanna see some of these guys?
Kilo, the croc monitor, we raised her up from a little baby, and she's definitely my favorite reptile I've ever had. It's a really strong bond. A lot of work goes into that. A lot of time spent with that animal. Yep. Put a lot of time into doing all the things that irritate her, you know, to keep her used to people and having her tail grabbed and side of her face bumped and stuff, so there's just so much behind those eyes, man. You know, she's
so intelligent. So intelligent animals. They're thinkers, you know?
Yep.
Today is a prime example of how when you start one job, especially with animals, 4 or 5 things go wrong and every job ends up having 3 or 4 tasks more than you think that it's gonna have. So when I was cleaning out this cage, the shop vac kind of malfunctioned and sprayed disinfectant everywhere. Thankfully it was disinfectant and I had to clean all that up. Now I'm trying to install a new light and the screw immediately stripped out on the second one. Now I have to get that screw out. Hopefully I'll get all this going. So I got the light fixtures in there and I've got everything mounted up and ready to go. So this is an awesome animal here. I knew it was really rare, but Steven was telling me just how rare this thing is.
The tricolor monitor Varanus uwanawai from the island of Halmahera in Indonesia. In the private sector, this is probably one of only 20 individuals in the country.
Wow.
Some zoos have these as well. They're a very rare monitor. The island of Halmahera is very treacherous, so it's hard to collect any animals that live there. Same thing with like the Halmahera scrub pythons. You don't see too many of those around. It's just very hard to get to, rough terrain there. And these monitors are particularly challenging to capture due to their extreme jaw pressure. You know, the trappers are intimidated by them. They're very fast and they burrow a lot, so it's very hard to find them. They're kind of backing up on me here. As you can see, look at those jaws right there. This guy's not very happy. Can't quite bite through these gloves, but at some point we're gonna have to invest in some better gloves for this guy. Yeah, he's having fun. So it's a very beautiful monitor too. Obviously he gets that tricolor name. You can tell by looking at it, you know, it has the multitude of coloration on it. Just a very fascinating animal to work with, very different from a lot of other monitors, and just one of the most intimidating of the Varanus genus, without a doubt.
Nice.
Hi, look at you. You're so friendly. Remember, Forrest actually got this animal this point will be about.
So I'm still cleaning some cages and getting ready. I just found out there's gonna be a huge barbecue on Thursday this week, and all my favorite vloggers are gonna be there. Brian's gonna be here, so I'm pretty super excited about it. Right now, I'm cleaning Danielle's cage. Look at the size of my hand. Spread out, does not even cover the body. I'm messing with some of their more colorful snakes right now, cleaning out snake cages, and I just had to stop and show you this real quick. I don't think you can really appreciate how beautiful this snake is. The head pattern, everything about it is just awesome. Have you guys ever seen a blue snake before? So today is just incredible. I am surrounded by like the best of the best when it comes to reptile people and famous YouTubers. Of course, I get to see Brian, which is always an amazing thing. This is just phenomenal. I really appreciate Forrest letting me come around, and we kind of go way back, but the fact that he's letting me come around and be around all these people, it's just really, truly awesome people. And I don't know, today's just gonna be so much fun. I can't believe it. I'm still like, it's still surreal to me. So yeah, let's just have some fun today.
I know I saw the video. I looked at it, and you go, I'm like,
So we're hanging out, got a lot of big time YouTubers here. Brian's over there filming.
Like, I kind of love the contrast on like the tail, and you get that just like dark to light.
Yeah, like that looks like
If that rotates into like
it's even better.
adulthood, oh my god.
They only get better with age.
I'm just not going to use the audio from this, I guess.
No, this is
because we're not. I pulled this out.
John,
you.
I just thought we were going to do something educational here.
Meanwhile, we're just shit.
Yeah. So as you guys know, I love the trips out here, and I love to spend so much time with animals that I don't get to see. I'm a colubrid guy, so I deal with the corns and the kings and the indigos and everything like that. But I'm here hanging out with Steven, and he's always got something really cool to show me.
This is the showstopper. This is my female Moluccan scrub python, Somalia, class Lepus. Really high gold individual. This species is known for this coloration. This is one of the best looking ones I've ever seen. Was extremely lucky to acquire it as a hatchling too. So I've raised this since it was only a few months old. One of, if not my favorite snakes. Every time I see it, my jaw drops. I'm just blown away. I have to stare at it for like 5 minutes. A real privilege to work with such an amazing animal, and for it to have such a placid temperament as well. I could hold this snake for hours and would not mind at all.
no.
Isn't it crazy how when you are on an adventure, the start of your week feels like it's taking so long to get to the peak of your trip, but by the time you get to the peak of your trip, you're coming down, you're like, oh man, I only have this and this, and then I'm going home. That's kind of how I feel. Again, Forrest, amazing person, wonderful person when it comes to reptiles and just being a great friend. I don't really have anything else to say. I really enjoyed seeing Forrest. I really enjoyed going and visiting his place, and I definitely miss him.